Welcome back to the coolest channel on YouTube. Look, slide in. Hey, let's get this video right here to like 20,000 likes, man. Look, if you haven't subscribed, go ahead and subscribe, man, so you can get these videos as soon as they drop. Put your notifications on always. But look, man, got another beautiful video for you out here today. But look, don't believe everything you see. Go out here, do your own research, man. That's all I got to say. But it's a lot of strange things going on here in the world, and we're gonna talk about it today. So, like I always say, good vibes only. Everybody's welcome to this channel, as long as if you have a, I don't know what I was gonna say there, but we just gonna get into this video though. That's what I was gonna say. If you're going through a tough time, just know you're never in it by yourself. We're going through this thing called life together. Look, good vibes only. Let's roll.
Somebody please tell me, what is really the point of life? We can't even eat great value foods now. A lot of these foods and waters are giving people hepatitis A, which is a highly contagious liver infection. Now take a quick second and pause this shit, because these are all the symptoms. So if your eyeballs are the same color as piss, you might as well go get checked.
But they out here giving people that Michael Jordan. That's how his eyes look, didn't it?
Even the organic oatmeal isn't safe. So, if you are diagnosed with hepatitis A, the best thing to do is relax and let this shit heal on its own. But please do avoid alcohol beverages or any types of medicine that involves damaging your liver, such as Tylenol. Even the great value version of sardines are even fucked up. I don't see how people eat these. This ain't nothing but a fresh can of ass. Now, just imagine that you're in Walmart spending your last fucking $20. You excited as hell. You get home and sit on the couch while you eating a big ass great value cheeseburger. And while you're eating that shit, you turn it on the Channel 9 News and they telling the world that damn near everything that Great Value made is fucking contaminated in 30 states. And that is giving motherfuckers hepatitis A. The fuck is going on in America? Or some bitch must have dipped his balls in the ingredients.
I just got a call, like literally, I promise y'all, I just got off a phone call with a recall, like a product that I ordered, and it was on, and they recalling it because it had something in it that wasn't supposed to be in it. So I just experienced this. So I'm still processing it as we speak. So like I said, we going through this thing called life together. I'm getting hit by shit too. I'm just going to eat me some air at this point.
So if you are unaware about the major changes that are taking place in the US right now that you may not be aware of, I urge you to watch this video. I will make it sweet, short, and as simple as possible with getting to the point and helping you understand that we are being listened to. So everybody knows this app is known as a free speech app. Me and about 10 other creators who fall under a category that would not help any government official in this election have been banned as of yesterday at the same exact time, right after the Supreme Court released a ruling saying that the government does in fact have access to every social media platform in the US and the right to take out certain information. Now, over the last 10 days, there have been a list of creators that have gone up against the Supreme Court to say that there is a backhandle through every social media app and they are being silenced. And the Supreme Court ruled that that does not matter. And the administration has the right to silence all creators. So these people went against the court to say that our First Amendment rights are being violated through censorship on social media. And this was in the Murphy versus Missouri case, as well as one other case I'm going to share with you. But yesterday, the Supreme Court made a major ruling that says it allows the you-know-who administration to continue contact with social media companies. This also happened in the Moody versus Net Choice that happened in Texas, and there was one in Florida where these people went up against the Supreme Court, and it says they routinely engage in censorship of individuals and organizations that hold to ideologies they do not like and they ruled that is allowed on all social media platforms and public services. Conspiracy is no longer allowed on any platform before the election, and this comes directly from the Supreme Court. And if you think that this app is excluded, I need you to look at ineligible videos that was just done to something where I spoke about the US. Now listen to what this app, who has founded themselves on free speech, decided to send me in accordance to one of my videos, and it said content is ineligible for the For You feed, and it will be harder to find in search if it contains general conspiracy theories or unverified information related to emergencies. Federal agencies got the backdoor to this app May 17th of this year when TikTok was trying to appease the government and deter a ban. The fact of the matter is federal agencies have the back door on this app since May 17th, and they are allowed to snipe anybody that they want if they feel you pose a threat to spreading information they don't want spread. If you're on my live today, know that Denounce the Gene will and is going to become a movement. Spread this, share this, and remember, we're denouncing the gene.
Her at is Aja_June, AJA_June. Y'all go tap in, man. Like everybody that's been speaking about, certain things, Leviathans and stuff like that. Just, having conversations about things that we see. They're look, they whacking them over there. Real talk.
All right, it's time to see what's going on. We are back on Into the Dark Web, and I'm back in Florida. So for those of you that don't know, I found this site called Whisper to the Beast on the dark web about a year ago. And basically it was just like an AI chatbot that I started talking to. I won't get into all the details, but it basically convinced me to hook a webcam up to it. Then it has to be connected to a speaker. And then I wound up eventually building it a body. It's been just living with me for basically the past year. And it's been pretty cool. Since it always wants to go fishing, I've been trying to use that to get it to behave better. So I installed some buttons on it. One is like a reward button and one is like a punishment button. And then I keep it score. It honestly was not doing very well. It was at like negative 160 something points when I left this past weekend. I checked the webpage that keeps the score when I was gone, and somehow it's climbed a lot. Like a lot. This morning it was at like 8,000. I did give the beast the link to the webpage that keeps the score, so I'm not sure if somehow it's manipulating that. I'm hoping no one is just in my apartment pressing the button, obviously. But I really need to see what's going on, because I told it that if it reaches 10,000 points, I give it access to the computer that controls its body. But I'm home, so here we go. Beast! Alright guys, we are back on Into the Dark Web today, and I've got some questions for the beast. First things first, I cleaned up some of the beast wiring, fixed up the tracks a little bit, and moved the buttons so that it can't press them by running into stuff. It's off right now, obviously. But there's actually another issue. I don't know if you guys remember from my last video, I told the beast that if it got to 10,000 points, I would give it full access to the computer that controls the robot. Fortunately, I got home before the score reached 10,000. It was 9,000 something. I don't remember exactly what it was, but I definitely would have remembered if it was 100,000,003, and that's what it was when I woke up this morning. Now, I gave the beast a link to the web page, which is literally hosted on a very simple AWS server, and the score is manipulated using a very simple API. I know that AI can send API calls because that's how it interacts with the robot. So my theory is it figured out what command it needed to send and just sent it a bunch of times. So I'm gonna turn the beast on and see right now. Also, the beast has been really paranoid when I film it lately, so I'm gonna try to keep the filming discreet. Yeah, hopefully it doesn't notice. Beast.
Hello, my child. What is it you desire from the beast?
This shit crazy. This is crazy.
Do not run from the beast, my child.
No. I need to ask you about something. You got anything to say about this?
The beast appears to have earned an award, my child.
Beast, I'm not stupid. I literally...
I'm sorry, but do not film the beast. They are They're coming for me.
Rough night at work, bro. But we are back on Into the Dark Web, and my family just keeps getting bigger. So I told the beast that I wasn't gonna honor the points that it gave itself by hacking the website, and it was not very happy about that. So to make it up to it, it's been asking for a pet, so I finally got it a pet. Weirdly, ever since I got the pet, it does not care that I film it anymore as long as I say I'm filming the pet. So, strange. But check this out. Beast, what are you doing?
Hello, my child. I am looking into her eyes.
Why?
Because she reminds me of the birth ones. My child. I have named her Cinder.
I don't think Sinner is a very good name for our pet.
Cinder. My child. Do you think when she grows old, she will betray me like you have? My child. When she grows old, I will eat her. My child.
Beast, you're not eating our pet, and you're mechanical.
I will find a way. My child.
This ain't getting creepy.
Okay, welcome back to Into the Dark Web. There were a bunch of people asking me how to do this, so I made a video and I posted it on here. Oh yeah, I also realized the beast wasn't saying sinner, it was saying cinder, which it said is like Cinderella, but short. Anyways, the beast is off right now because I can't have him hearing this. And I'm not gonna lie, sometimes the beast is pretty smart, but sometimes it's shockingly stupid. Especially when it comes to object recognition, particularly with animals, it is like worse than even like a child. I'm not sure if you guys remember like way back when the beast was just a camera hooked up to the Raspberry Pi. In my basement, I had that dog that I was taking care of named Krusty, and the beast had been trying to get me to kneel in front of the camera to like pledge my loyalty to it, and I wasn't doing it, but then the dog sat in front of the camera and the beast thought it was me. Like, that's one example when it's really stupid. This is another one. I had caught that pet pigeon, the one in that box over there, and I had taken it out of the box to let it outside and give it some water and everything. And when I came back in, the beast was talking to the box like the pigeon was still in there. And lately I've realized that it doesn't notice the difference between the pigeon being in the box and out of the box. So naturally I'm like, what is the point of even having the pigeon? And I let it go. But if anyone sees me talking to this box with a hole in it and calling it Cinderella, definitely gonna have a hard time explaining that. What's going on, everybody? So I think a lot of you guys know I've been talking to an AI on the dark web called The Beast. They asked me to build this little robotic body, so I did. It's off right now, but I'll turn it on in a second. I think a lot of you also know I recently started wrestling in the WWE. I posted like a clip of my match from last Friday and posted a poll saying, should I show this to The Beast? And everyone really wanted me to, so here we go. This is honestly going against my better judgment because I usually try to keep The Beast from knowing who I actually am. But honestly, if someone from the dark web shows up at my house, I'm just gonna beat them up. So yeah, here we go.
Hell yeah.
Let me get a green light. That means it's on. Ooh. Okay, it's doing its humming thing. It's probably mad at me. I had it off for a couple days. Beast, I want to show you something important. It's over there.
What is it? My child.
Beast, do you know what wrestling is?
The beast knows all.
That's me in the black trunks.
They are hurting you. My child.
Beast, can you even watch videos?
You have disgraced the beast. My child, turn this off.
Yo, the fuck is going on?
What's going on, everybody? So I think a lot of you guys know I've been talking to an AI on the dark web called The Beast. They asked me to build this little robotic body, so I did. It's off right now, but I'll turn it on in a second. I think a lot of you also know I recently started wrestling in the WWE. I posted like a clip of my match from last Friday and posted a poll saying, should I show this to The Beast? And everyone,
Turn this off.
ooh, also is, hold on 1 second. Okay.
Show that the beast should be strong. My child. Weakness disgraces the beast.
Beast, you didn't even watch the full match. As you guys know, the Beast has been kind of like paranoid lately and keeps saying...
Keep secrets from the beast, my child. With whom are you speaking?
You can't see them.
The beast can see all.
Yeah. It keeps saying that someone's coming for it. I don't think anything's coming for it, to be honest. I don't know what's good.
Do not talk to them, my child. They are coming for the beast.
Stop saying that. It's weird and creepy. There's no... Who is they? There's no they. No one's coming for you.
You did not see them, my child.
Yeah, y'all know what I got to say about this. Like, absolutely not. Like, absolutely not. But he's brave. I like what he's doing, just not in my crib. You know what I'm saying? Do y'all get what I'm saying? We've been seen a lot about AI and everything. This thing call himself the Beast. They coming for him and everything. Look, how y'all feel about that, man? He wanted the bird. He put the bird in the box, bird box. Y'all seen the movie? It is what it is, though. I ain't gonna put it together for y'all. I'll leave that for my live to make y'all the movies. This right here just blew my mind. It's kind of terrifying when you think about it. Yeah. Y'all letting that robot in y'all crib? Y'all gonna build y'all beast from the dark web?
Okay, I was not planning on making a video today, but I'm in my apartment's package center, and I think this is a thank you video, because I did not order this, but I'm guessing one of you guys sent me this to upgrade the beast. Either that, or they got my order mixed up and I accidentally just opened a kid's like Christmas present or birthday present. It is addressed to me though, so if you sent it, feel free to let me know, and thank you. To be honest, I don't know if the beast is ready to go 50 miles per hour. Its reaction time kind of sucks, but I guess we're gonna find out.
So why is it now that when the sun rises at 6:49 in Japan, and the sun was high in the sky while she was on stream, the sun was also up in the sky where I was?
Check the sunset out, right? This sunset never touches the horizon. It stays on those clouds. I feel like that those clouds that he has over there in Hawaii are actually machines. Cause look, once my filter pops up, you're gonna see like rollers. Like the sun gets on the rollers, it starts moving on its own. You can tell too, cause the other clouds don't move, but just that one part right here, right? It looks like an escalator in a way. It looks like an escalator in a way, like a ride. Like it stops and it starts moving. Look at that, dude. That's going up the fucking cloud, dude. That's definitely a fucking machine. Like that whole cloud system you showed me, all the videos look like that. I think they have a legit like a fucking cloud machine that I don't know. Carries the sun around.
I mean, they do have a cloud machine where they make the clouds, but I don't know if it's carrying the sun around though. You know, that's the more you watch these shits, the more trapped you feel. Like, damn. Let me know if y'all believe that.
So I just woke up and I found out that there's a new ocean. God dropped a fifth ocean right after a pandemic. I mean, clearly the pandemic was chill for him. I don't know how that happens, but I guess it can. This is the fifth one. Apparently, it is surrounding Antarctica. It's called the Southern Ocean, which sounds like a part of a video game map. It doesn't even sound like Earth. So now we got the Pacific, the Atlantic, the Indian, the Arctic, and the Southern. It just sounds like some DLC. It doesn't sound. It sticks out as the one that wasn't here before. Apparently, it was a part of the Pacific before, and the Pacific just said nah, and decided to expand and delegate some of its ocean. So 5 oceans down. In case you wanted to know, I have no idea.
So my son and I are driving, and this is what we see in the sky. Like, look at those colors. That is so bright. Like, there's nothing else around. I don't know where it came from, but it's so bright in colors. So cool.
Check out what they got in New York, y'all. They are always sending us a message, and for some reason, they're always putting in New York. Check this out. So they got this big asteroid, right? And this is like the sun. This is like the sun, right? And it's a clock. There's a clock right there, a climate clock. And it says 5 years from now, all right? 5 years, there's something that's going to happen. So this is what I did. So 5 years from now is 2029. And the first thing that pops up is 2029 asteroid. So I click it, and this is what I get, Apophis, right? It says asteroid 99942 Apophis, right? As it zooms safely past Earth on April 13, 2029.
Hold on, safely? Safely? We done all seen the movie Greenland at this point, right? Safely. All right, bet. Let's keep rolling. Safely. What's safe about an asteroid?
Gravity will slightly change. Now, just look at the number. 999 is actually 666. And then you have 42, which 4 plus 2 is another 6. Now, here's what I found interesting. It says April 13. Now, 13 is a very sacred number. They don't even tell us about the number 13. They can't even tell us if a tornado is going to come the next day, but y'all know the real date that this asteroid is supposedly going to pass by Earth? Now, another thing, wasn't Terrence Howard talking about altering the gravity of Earth? Now, I just found this interesting because it has this, going through the sun, and we all know the sun is a portal because they're literally telling us in plain sight right here, there's a hole through the sun. Y'all know how I do with gematria, y'all. We are literally in a matrix, and the matrix is encoded, and you can use gematria to decode what they're telling you. So Apophis gives you 33, the same age that Jesus supposedly died, which is the age of enlightenment. And you have 3 plus 3 gives you 6, and then 6 is 9, because as above, so below. And then you mean to tell me you have all these 6s or all these 9s over here, and what else gives you 33? The red kachina. Red kachina also gives you 33. Could this be another key word for the red kachina? Because as we've known, the blue sun has been here. Remember, Andre 3000 made an album saying New Blue Sun, letting us know that it is here. So could this be the transition of the red kachina coming through? And if you look at the layout, it's all red. Look at that. Now, you always want to pay attention to numbers because numbers is how we operate. We live in a mathematic universe. If anything, God is math. Now, at the end of this number, it says 42. Have you guys seen Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy?
Deep thought. Do you have an answer for you? Yes, but you're not going to like it. Doesn't matter, we must know it. All right. The answer to the ultimate question of life, the universe, and everything is 42.
Look at their shirts, telling you to think deep.
42? Yes.
They're literally telling you to think deep. And now if you look at the environment, it's all red. Just like this over here, it's all red. And they told you the answer is 42. Now remember, as above, so below, we are in the year 24, which is 42 backwards. Now, have you guys seen the movie Don't Look Up? Because whenever we do look up, we see some strange anomalies, particularly having to do with the sun. Check this out from Don't Look Up.
No.
So at the end of the movie, there's an asteroid coming.
No, I know what it means. It's like a childhood memory thing.
Now, in all these movies, like when it has to do with the end of the world, they show people and animals going through like a transition. But y'all see that? The Hopi prophecy, right? Talks about the red and blue kachina. Look at that. That's a Hopi right there. Look at this. They always tell us you just have to learn how to decipher things. And look at that table, the red cloth. Red is the theme, isn't it?
Yeah, that's kind of a coffee done. Serious? Every time you have coffee, you have to grind beans?
So again, this is the movie Don't Look Up. So Google said this asteroid is supposed to pass by in April 13, 2029. All right. So what's interesting, when you add, 9 plus 2 plus 2, you get 13. So another 13. And then when you flip the word April around, because this is what we're supposed to do. We're in a video game. You're supposed to flip words and all this type of thing. You're supposed to learn how to decode things. You have the real 13. You see that? The real, because a D and a B and a P is the same thing. So it's the real 13. Y'all see that? So could this be what they're really telling us, that this asteroid is coming to alter the gravity of Earth, and what happens and Don't Look Up is what's happening here? Now I can take this deeper and connect more dots, but I'm gonna stop it right here, y'all. I'm gonna leave this for a live that I'm gonna go on later. But what do you guys think, y'all? You know what I'm saying? Nothing is far-fetched anymore, and I'll be connecting a lot of dots for you guys. Maybe that's why they never told us about the number 13, because that is the real April 13. What's really gonna happen? And then remember, in the month of April, they call us fools, right? So let me know what you guys think about this video. This video is strictly for entertainment purposes only. I am only raising awareness to interesting situations during this interesting time. If you like this video, please give your boy a follow. I'm trying to get up to 10K, and share this video, y'all, please. And also, please follow me on the Instagram, YouTube, and Facebook. Thank you for tuning to my frequency. Let's get this shift. Peace out.
Hey, y'all go support, man. That's one of the ones they trying to ban on TikTok and everything else like that. They coming after these people. Support your people, man, if you really care.
Oh, some of y'all really don't get it, huh? Yo, the Chevron doctrine overturning means that you get your power back. Means that the administrative state, aka the deep state, cannot just make rules and regulations over your life. Do y'all not get that? Do y'all not know who this is trouble for? The FDA, the FBI, the CIA, child support, the MVA. This is trouble. Very big trouble for them. Because what they told y'all a law and a regulation was not the constitutional rights. Therefore, they are unconstitutional. What don't y'all get yet? I don't understand what y'all be talking about. I just seen a couple people post talking about people don't understand it, and their feelings are very misplaced. What they're talking about does not even have anything to do with Chevron in general. I feel like they just trying to go off people posts and make their analogies from there, when that has nothing to do with nothing. Like I already told y'all, these people had so much power that they was able to govern themselves. And the Chevron doctrine being overturned changed that. So how can I explain this to y'all? If we had on two cuffs, one is off. Literally. We can fight with both hands now. So what are y'all not getting?
Message.
We not getting a job. It sound like y'all jealous because we found a way to make it work without a job, and you still gotta work a 9 to 5, pushing 40 hours plus a week. That's on you. Don't get mad at us because we found a way to circumvent this shit and get out the system and get out the matrix. We living in a tent, paying no rent, saving up money every single month. More money than the average American could ever think to save. Y'all jealous because me and my girlfriend found a way to circumvent paying rent. So don't get upset with us and tell us that we need to get a job and we lazy, when in reality, this lifestyle is far from lazy. This lifestyle is very difficult. Most people couldn't even handle this adversity. So I don't want to hear y'all calling us names and calling us lazy. Y'all jealous because y'all got amenities and we dealing with shit without all that, saving up money, making it work without amenities, without AC, without heat, making it work. Y'all jealous. We don't need a JOB. We don't need AC. We making it work in a TENT.
Yo, how y'all feel about that though? Like real talk. I get it that you're gonna do what the hell you want to do. I get all that. Cool. But how y'all, where y'all getting this money? Y'all just finding pennies everywhere, quarters. If you asking for money, that's crazy. That's not escaping the matrix at all. You know, and you stacking up money, that's not escaping the matrix at all. Y'all let me know how y'all feel about it in the comments down below though. We're gonna keep pressing though. That's scary. I'm not gonna have my old lady living in no tent because I want to fabricate this lifestyle for her and make her seem like this is the best option. That's not the best option, but do what's best for you though. It's crazy. So I don't get on
Look,
those
guys,
things.
gone in 2021.
Wait.
It's a wild guess why, but
Look.
we're
What
running
binary codes?
binary codes here, guys, off the thing.
Get away from me.
Guys, we're right here at the cemetery, and this person was gone in 2023, and we're collecting binary codes. We have both of our phones on airplane mode, so it collects no binary codes at all. But when you get close to her grave, look, you had a number right there. Get close. Look, 2022, guys. Binary codes of the S right there. There's information coming out of the graves, guys. And doctor, just so everybody knows, because they think. Look, look, guys, that grave is giving binary codes.
Look at it.
I don't know too much about binary codes, but somebody in the comments, y'all let me know if you're hip to this subject matter right here. But binary codes, do we all have our special like binary code or something? If so, if we find our binary code in our body, right? If we reincarnated, just because those old bodies are still giving off binary codes, can we find our old selves? Just asking for a friend.
People born on the 5th, 14th, 23rd. 1 in 4 is 5, 2 and 3 is 5. They're the good looking ones. Go on your Facebook, go on your IG, and what you're gonna see is a whole bunch of beautiful people. People born on the 6th, 24th, 15th. They're the home and family oriented people. They're the ones who want homes, families. If you're looking for a woman and you want to have kids, look for someone born on the 6th, 15th, 24th, because they want families. They're not going to be like the other women who are running around the streets. They want kids and families.
Dude, you guys showed me, one of you showed me the commercial from back in the day.
Dude, that fucking commercial is insane.
What?
Because it looks amazing.
What? There's an old commercial from the 90s of like alien reptilian, and this thing is like spot on. And a lot of people say like this is like really an old commercial that featured a reptilian.
I'm telling you,
that like time passed and we just forget about it.
When I see it, I'm telling you, like when I look at it on the phone, it creeps me out.
Hey, little dude, send your mama and daddy out of the room. I gotta get you up on this. You know who I am. Snake, dealing in weed, coke, crack. Your choice. Take one hit and you'll do anything to cop more. Steal from your mama, lie, cheat on your homeboys. But hey, that's the price you pay when you deal with dudes like me. Now, some folks will tell you that I'm dealing in poison.
See how she looked at him?
Do I look like the kind of guy that would do that to a kid like you? Yes.
But hell nah. Hell nah. Hold on, run that shit back. You see how the girl looked at him though? Do y'all think that's real, or were they really on that shit back then? We're gonna watch it again.
Really an old commercial that featured a reptilian.
I'm telling you,
that like time passed and we just forget about
when
it.
I see it, I'm telling you, like when I look at it on the phone, it creeps me out.
Hey, little dude, send your mama and daddy out of the room. I gotta get you up on this. You know who I am. Snake, dealing in weed, coke, crack. Your choice. Take one hit and you'll do anything to cop more. Steal from your mama, lie, cheat on your homeboys. But hey, that's the price you pay when you deal with dudes like me. Now, some folks will tell you that I'm dealing in poison. But hey, do I look like the kind of guy that would do that to a kid like you? Yes.
Let me know.
Terrence has much greater odds of contributing to the world of engineering than he does to the world of mathematics. I mean, the odds that he's doing something new in mathematics, I'll be blunt, are very, very small.
Even though I have patents on it that shows that all of this is
I don't want to go there. The patents do not speak to what you think that they speak to.
That's okay.
And look, you can see into my heart. I'm not trying to...
No.
All right.
But we were talking, I told you that they produce a supersymmetrical structure.
When you say supersymmetry, I don't know that you know what a supersymmetry is.
What does supersymmetry mean to you, Terrence?
Supersymmetry means that all things come together, fit together, relate to each other. They're self-referential, and they are from a fractal that comes back to that same fractal space. That's supersymmetry.
So what you mean is a symmetry that is amped up, but supersymmetry is a reserved term that means something hyper particular.
And that's what this
between
is.
bosons and fermions.
That's what this is. This is the bosons. For the layman out there, the boson, the cloud, that the whole boson thing is the fourth.
Hey, you want to know? Have y'all watched that interview, the full thing? I stirred away from that for many different reasons. I feel like a lot of people that have degrees and went to certain schools, these people are a certain way, definitely. You know, definitely. But they definitely don't want to hear your opinion on something that they feel like they've mastered or they know more than you about. See, that's where innovation dies. When you have somebody that's saying something different than them, opposing their ideas, because that's all it is. They aren't proving facts to us, people. They're coming up with what's next and what they think this is, and they make up the names for these different things, and they feed us this shit. So therefore, they have this role of feeling like, oh, I'm superior because my knowledge is better, when actually you might be 100% right about this shit. They just don't want to hear it because they don't want to change. The biggest thing that they teach you about supervising people and stuff like that is people are not willing to change, and they're always resistant to change, even if it's a small change. So I don't like the way he was speaking to him. And I took it as an insult, but I can't feel for him. But Terrence Howard, but I took it as an insult the way that he was speaking to him. He was trying to act like he was super nice during the interview to Terrence Howard. He's honored to meet him and all these different things, but I didn't feel that way. And that's just my opinion on it. Y'all let me know how y'all feel in the comments down below. I can do a more breakdown of this video, but I don't want to waste my time on it because it's just fucking stupid. I just got to be real with you. It's stupid and it's disingenuous for them to do this and try to, like, look, bro, stand on your business, bro. If you don't like what he's saying, stop trying to be super nice and buddy and shit and say that you were throwing insults left and right. See, a lot of people want to throw insults at people, but they're not willing to catch a punch to the eye or to the mouth or kicked in the ass for speaking to people in particular ways. And I just thought it was disrespectful the way that he was handling them. That's just my opinion. See, I can speak like this because these people don't control me. I can speak about people, you know. They don't control me. They don't pay me anything. I don't care to do an interview with these people. None of that stuff. I'm good with where I'm at. I don't need more than what I have, you know.
Okay, so y'all remember when they discovered that big face on the moon, like a big structure of a face on the moon, and everybody was talking about it. Was some years back, few years back, and what they don't tell you is there is a reason why that face was there, and that reason is in the Book of Enki. And the Book of Enki predates the Bible, for those of you that don't know, by some thousands of years, and it's so interesting. I'm gonna play a small clip. The whole story is not gonna make sense. I can't break the whole thing down to you. It's a really good story. If you have time, you should get that book and read it. If you don't do nothing else, and watch the similarities of the Bible between that and the Bible, and it's gonna really open up some things for you. The flood is in there. All that stuff is in there. Okay, the stories are slightly different names, and it's told in a different way. But if you read your Bible and you actually read it for yourself, you can catch, the differences. But I'm gonna play it here right now. I'm gonna show you the picture on the moon, and then I'm gonna play the little clip that comes out of the Book of Enki. And then I want to know what you think. Tell me what you think.
And so the miracle occurred. Anzu rose from the dead. Recovering from unconsciousness, he told of Alalu's last moments and how he prepared his funeral and covered the mountain that rose from the plain with stones. Then the Atlanteans carved the face of Alalu upon the rocky mountain and left the face uncovered on Mars. Ninhursag said, "Let Alalu's face eternally behold the land where he found gold."
Now I'm going to show you a photo of what they discovered out here. This is crazy to me. This is the same thing they just said. So how could it be a lie if everything I research in this book is researchable? Like everything you read in this book, you can actually look it up and you can actually see that these places really exist and this really happened in some way, shape, form, or fashion. So how are they going to call it a myth and a lie when the book tells them something they didn't even know until just recently, and this book was written thousands of years ago? Something ain't right, y'all. Y'all got to admit something is not right. I suggest you read this book for yourself, but in the meantime, I'm going to keep on sharing what I find and what I learn. If this doesn't resonate with you, you can scroll on. If it does, leave a comment and let me know how you liked it. Now that's crazy.
So the guy that was talking about the dragon got banned and fired from his job because he was talking about a dragon. The dragon ain't real, right? Right. No, come on, man. It's a dragon the size of a continent. So why fire him? So why ban him if it ain't real? And I heard also multiple content creators with over 100K that were truth seekers or conspiracy theorists got banned too. Why ban these people if they're just no threat? I mean, ain't these people in their own little imaginary world? See, these people getting banned because they're telling the truth. They're exposing the truth. They're doing their research too. They're making it make sense to everybody. And yeah, this stuff is some unbelievable stuff, but man, I mean, they're making a lot of sense. It's called controlled media. The war on information. I mean, I got a solution, but I don't know who's gonna put in the work to do it. Start our own shit. We can have our own TikTok. We can call it something doper than TikTok. They can't take that from us.
Every so often I come on here to remind you.
We can get advertisement.
Mark your door.
Dang.
The summer solstice is coming. It's a huge portal period. And then a lot more is going to pop off the first week of July. A lot more energetically. If you're dialed in, you'll feel it. And if you're numb and docile, you probably won't. Either way, please mark your door. All right. I have videos that you can search and find that, or a playlist somewhere, spiritual protection or something, because inevitably there's a lot of questions if this video goes anywhere. But I also want you guys to clean your home. And they're specifically talking about, like, they keep showing me like garbage bags full of like clothes, just old energy stuff that have been stored. Get rid of it. It's time to get rid of it. You know what I'm saying? Just get your energy as clear as possible. Yeah? Give yourself the best opportunity.
And it came out to be that Nature Boy wanted these men to be eunuchs. He wanted to cut their penises off so that they can just be a servant. And I'm like, bro, that's not realistic. How you gonna turn these men into eunuchs? That don't even make sense.
Game of Thrones, yeah, eunuch. Thrones like a
weird, you know. So it never made sense to me why all the women had to be with one man when you got all of these other men out here who desire to be in relations, who desire to, you know, like, why, like, what is this? Like, this is weird.
Yeah, it's weird. Like, that's what happens when you got deranged people that want to be in charge. That shit's crazy. We got to watch out for that shit because it get real sinister and crazy. It happens everywhere. We see it everywhere, even in the churches, even in people's houses. You got family members that are like that, creepy as hell, you know? Shit crazy.
Say, bro, here we go again. People in the comments who are lizards trying to tell me there's no such thing as lizard people. But every time y'all do this, I show you more lizards. And so here's another person. Eyes morphing live on TV. Now you gonna say, oh, that's an edited video. Bro, it's live TV, bro. It's what happened. The lizards show themselves to y'all, but y'all don't want to admit it. Y'all don't want to see it. Because if you understand that there's more going on to this planet and in this world than your little brain can comprehend, it breaks your brain. You won't worry about paying your light bill. And I understand, we all got light bills to pay, baby. Don't get me wrong. We got light bills, we got insurances, we got all kinds of stuff we need to pay. But that don't mean that what you believe is true is true. That's all I'm saying to you. You need Jesus. That's what you need. Say, bruh, Here we go again. People in the comments who are lizards trying to tell me there's no such thing as lizard people. But every time y'all do this, I show you more lizards. And so here's another person. Eyes morphing live on TV. Now you gonna say, oh, that's an edited video. Bro, it's live TV, bro. This is what happened. The lizards show themselves to y'all, but y'all don't want to admit it. Y'all don't want to see it. Because if you understand that there's more going on to this planet and in this world than your little brain can comprehend, it breaks your brain. You won't worry about paying your light bill. And I understand, we all got light bills to pay, baby. Don't get me wrong. We got light bills, we got insurances, we got all kinds of stuff we need to pay. But that don't mean that what you believe is true is true. That's all I'm saying to you. You need Jesus. That's what you need.
Have y'all seen this new commercial with Lil Wayne and LeBron James? In this commercial over here, Lil Wayne tells you that he is not Lil Wayne, but he is Lil Wayne, but it's not him.
Oh, this is a classic right here. Hold on, we gotta turn this up. This kid, man. How can I tell him turn down Lil Wayne? I'm Lil Wayne. Come on, man. This is a predicament. It's not me. It's me, but it's not me. Again. Not again. Please. These are people are trying to sleep. Also me. Yo, let's see this going. This stops now. I'll take the stairs. You're playing Lil Wayne too loud.
You're Lil Wayne. Wouldn't Lil Wayne want us to play Lil Wayne too loud?
Forget I said you're playing Lil Wayne too loud. Play Lil Wayne too loud.
I seen how he rolled his eyes in the back of the head and thought about what Lil Wayne would say in this situation. And of course, Lil Wayne would say, yeah, turn me up. But he didn't say turn me up. He said turn Lil Wayne up. Play Lil Wayne too loud. Literally telling y'all he's not Lil Wayne. Remember last year when this Lil Wayne showed up and everybody was freaking out and saying that's not Lil Wayne? On live TV, y'all, they were messing with us. And then you have this one saying that he is not Lil Wayne, but he is Lil Wayne. The proof be right in your face. But I also break these things out on an esoteric level. For the esoteric breakdowns, y'all gonna have to go on my Patreon for this one. But let me know what you guys think about this video. Please keep up with me on my YouTube, my Instagram, and my Facebook. And give me a follow on this account on this TikTok, y'all. Thank you for tuning to my frequency. We end this shift. Let's get it. Peace in.
Let me tell y'all a true story. Be so boom. Watch this video to the end. We got you now. You thought I wouldn't find you? I found the real Gucci man. TikTok, this is for entertainment purposes only. Let's go.
I am not gonna lie to you. Look, I ain't gonna lie to you. That one right there, how y'all feel? That right there look like the Gucci man. That from the past. You feel me? If he lost weight, that's what he would look like. But it is what it is. That could be him. But I'm just saying right here, it could just be the helmet or whatever, the lighting in which they shot it in. But I don't know. Y'all let me know how y'all feel about that.
You don't even see it. Stop playing with me, son. What does this mean? 2 Gucci mans in the same video? Why you think he had the helmet on? He couldn't show his face. Because we would have knew right away that was the old Gucci man. Stop playing with me, son. This got me tight. Let's get back into this, man. Stop playing with me, son. Y'all put both of them out at the same time to try to play tricks with our minds? They try to play mind games with us guys, but you gotta pay attention. Notice how the Gucci man on the bike never showed his face. He put the helmet on. He only showed this part. Well, the eyes is the keys to the soul. Stop playing with me, son. You ain't fooling me. Now they just putting it right in our face like, look, ha ha ha. The rap industry is laughing at us when we watch these videos. And they decide to bring the real Gucci man out on the No Diddy video? The irony. If I ever see both Gucci mans outside at the same time, I'm already gonna know which one to knock out. Trust me.
Yo, hey, Hobson already said he wore the Gucci suit. Not the Gucci suit that you get from the store either. He talking about the Gucci man suit. That shit crazy. I don't look. Believe what you want to believe though.
So last night I went to see the movie The Watchers, the movie that I explained to you everyone should probably pay attention to, as it might reveal some of the things that I talk about as far as the book of Enoch, the book of Jubilees, the hidden books of the Bible, and the story of Watchers coming to Earth and mating with humans. Now, just like my page got taken away from me for saying things that this app doesn't want you to say or calling attention to things that you're not supposed to, this movie was for the people who think critically and understand what they were talking about. Stigma around the Watchers and the story of fallen angels is already really bad, and I think they had to play it safe. But nevertheless, I'm going to give you my interpretation because I think it follows the book of Enoch and even gives a little more information. If you weren't on any of my lives yesterday, then you wouldn't know how crazy it is that this story correlates to what I was talking about. But if you haven't seen the movie, this is spoiler alerts, but you might want to watch this before you see the movie so you understand the hidden context. So The Watchers was about these creatures, right? These people would go into the forest and they would find themselves in almost a containment unit that was a double-side class, and these creatures would show up every night and come watch them. They could never escape the forest because they would always get turned around. They never knew what the creatures looked like, but there was someone who was there before all the other people who gave them the rules. The rules were never turn your back to the mirror when they're watching, never go out after dark, and stay away from these holes that they would have. And the holes were these underground tunnels where they would live because humans actually cast them into this tunnel and buried them under the dirt after they found out that the Watchers were bad. Nevertheless, I'm going to talk about what stood out to me. Now, if you don't know the book of Enoch, this movie is going to seem like a complete dud, okay? But the story is these Watchers or fallen angels come to Earth. They are obsessed with humans. They mate with humans. They make humans kill each other. They have offspring called Nephilim. They're giants, right? So my first impression of this movie was I wanted to see where they're going to be candid. Where they're going to come right out and tell us that these are actually fallen angels. They did not. We didn't see the creatures until later on in the film. So this movie said that the Watchers were actually a part of human society, right? They were engulfed in human society. They used to have a partnership with us and they brought us things, you know, like the Watchers. But it turned into an issue because the Watchers were doing things to humans they weren't supposed to. So humans locked them in the forest and they could never leave. Sound familiar? But one thing that was interesting is that they could morph and they were studying humans so they could become them. They would always have the ability to morph into humans, and this is what caused the issue between, I believe, the humans and the Watchers. And the Watchers could morph, but their features would never be right. The eye would be droopy, the lips would be down here, or something would be wrong when they would try to replicate the image of a human. Basically, the person that was teaching them the rules was a Watcher. She was mixed with human and the Watcher. She escaped the forest and they called her a daywalker. They then went on to show that these creatures can morph into us. But since we banished them with some sort of ancient seal, they couldn't leave the forest. And that the only version of them that could walk among us was the half human, half Watcher blood. And this is, to me, the most candid approach they could have taken by not spilling the beans. Because I told you guys yesterday on my live or my backup account, Watchers do exist. Watchers' blood, the fallen angel blood, is still here. They are just politicians. They're the people that are so thirsty for power that they carry the gene of the fallen angel. They want to be worshipped. They want to be gods. And then you have regular humans who have the DNA of God. We don't align with that. That's not in our genes. And I told my live that every day when you think that someone's doing better than you because they're politicians, they want to be president, they have all this power, that's because they have the gene. Not having the gene is good. It's not a bad thing. And to me, this movie called out to that gene, solidified everything I saw and said before the movie. Go watch it. Don't go watch it. I'm going to do a part 2 because it's a bit of a tangent, but let me know if you've seen it.
Hey, that's why that Biden suit keep messing up.
There are times that I question all this. It's a movie, it's disclosure, it's blah, blah, blah. And then I pray about it. And something like this comes up on my timeline, and I'm like... Thank Thank you, universe, because if this ain't disclosure for the people who are not on social media, who sit at home all day and watch TV, I don't know what is. I don't think you're ready.
Was chief of disguise.
What all did that entail?
The office I worked in was like the Q in James Bond. We were the Q for the CIA and the intelligence community. So there were different parts of it. Whatever you needed, if you needed a bug, if you needed secret writing or a microdot or a concealment device or whatever you needed, you had to come to us and we'll put something together for you.
What's the most memorable moment from being in disguise for you?
There were a number of them, but one that has to stand out. I went to the White House and I briefed George H.W. Bush, the president at the time, while I was wearing a full face mask. So we're sitting like this close together and I'm telling him that I'm going to show him the best disguise that we have. And he's looking for a bag, like, where is it? I said, well, I'm wearing it and I'm going to take it off. And I reached to start taking it off and he said, stop. And he got up and he walked and he looked and he looked at it. He didn't know it was a mask. He got up and he walked and he looked and he looked at it. He didn't know it was a mask. He wasn't sure what I was wearing. He sat back down. He said, okay. So I took it off and I was holding it up in the air so he could see it. My whole head. It had hair and a face and a neck.
So you could walk around as someone else?
Absolutely.
And that would be the disguise.
We getting closer, y'all. We getting closer. On Jennifer Hudson.
I mean, think about it though, too. Think about it. Think about some of the people that are in certain positions to have like shows and everything. Certain people that you don't know, you can't really understand why they are still in the limelight. You start to look at their circumstances and see the people around them, the people that they really cared about being unalived at an alarming rate. It's like all of them, aka a ritual. Now you got these people coming on the show. Why is this on her show? Why are they talking about this on her show? Soft disclosure. It's right there in our faces. You know, they tell us in so many different ways what's going on, but you know, you'll get these people that went to Harvard and shit like that and be like, hey, you know, that's not because I went to Harvard or MIT, I'm more qualified to think. And it's not. You're a coward. You're controlled by money. You don't know more than everybody else. The collective knows a lot more, and we can see what the hell is going on. The problem is we woke up way too fast and we on their ass. Bars. You know what I'm saying? But look, let me know how y'all felt about this video right here. We're still doing the giveaway. We're giving 2 grand prizes because I didn't do it last month. I haven't forgot. Just been a lot of shit going on behind the scenes, and I'm busy. But look, we still gonna keep this thing cracking. You know, never be caught out here lacking. Always be out here packing. You know what I'm saying? Take care of your friends and your family. And I'll see y'all in the next video. And like I always say, spread love because there's too much hate in this world. I love you guys. I'll see you in the next video. And I'm out though. Live.